Hi guys, welcome to the Mission YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about dartboards. I've got Alan Soutar here, and how lucky we are these days, Alan. They have the beautiful blade wires on the board. The sizel's amazing, the colour is amazing. You know, it's 10 years since I played, but we still had good wirings then. You know, what do you think of the modern boards?
So now I think they're cleaner. They're a lot crisp. The colours are very vibrant, and the wires, obviously, you're going to see good averages because the scoring segments are big now.
And very little bounce outs. I mean, you see fallouts if people haven't sorted their points out, whatever, but you don't see darts hitting the wires anymore and ending up on the floor.
Very rare.
No, exactly.
But it hasn't always been that way, guys. I have been going through the dart archives and I found you a nice dartboard from back in the day. Total opposite of everything you're talking about. When we talk about averages these days and people hitting 100+ averages, not many people did. Phil Taylor, probably the only one who was hitting on this. And look at the playing surface, smaller playing surface. We've got staples.
Huge staples, yeah.
Some extra wiring. Look at the bullseye.
25 is crazy. This
is crazy. Wow.
You've got more chance there, I think, of getting a bounce out than
And I'm sure I'm right in thinking that when Bristow was winning his early World Championships, they were on boards like this, and he was still averaging mid-90s on a board like this. That's got to be impressive.
Do you think you could average 90 on this?
I don't think I could average 90 with both of our darts together, Matt, but I'd like to have a go in it. Can we have a go? Will you, Les?
I think we should have a match.
A match with Alan?
Someone's got to beat him, haven't they?
Yeah, it's about time somebody did.
One dart.
Andy, thoughts after a game of 501?
Yes, thoughts. It's harder than a normal board, and a normal board's hard enough. So, you know, bounce outs, everything looks smaller. It's tough.
It did actually get smaller for you, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly going to say that. When I went for double two, the wire actually moved in the way when I hit outside the wire. So it made the double even smaller. And the wires, because they're on top of the board and sitting on top, make the double small anyway. So I found it really visually
Do you not think you see the wires? Where on a normal board, they're kind of there, but you don't really see them. Whereas that, I was kind of looking at the wire all the time.
Absolutely. as Alan said, the wire is on the fascia of the board and like a spider wire that sort of goes into the board itself. The other thing that you notice when you go to certain areas of the board, did you notice it yourself, like the colour? Like outside of the wire, when I was going for that double 16 to beat you both, I could see that there was green outside of the double 16.
Yeah, you can see it from there, right? You can see it.
So you didn't know which one to aim at and you got lucky, is what you're saying.
Hit the target.
What about a different game on it?
I'm thinking, we had a couple of bounce outs when we had a couple of legs on it. That Bullseye looks to me like that would be bounce out city. Maybe we should play first to 500 on the bull.
Yeah, it looks like he's moving about.
That's right on my
as well.
street.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. First 500 on the bull. So whatever your score is, 50 or 25, add it up. First to 500. That simple?
I don't think that needs explaining. Really. I think people know what.
Is there another way of saying it?
25 is.
Good maths, Andy. Good maths.
That's just in for the outtakes. I'm just the outtakes.
500. So that was 25 points and 50 points, yes, Andy?
Yeah, and you just add them together until you get to 500. It's actually easier than it sounds.
In that case, Alan bust, because he went to 525.
Yeah, but it's first to get 500 or more, I think, was the rules. We have to give it to Alan on that one. I did have a go at the 3 balls, guys, and I think you saw it. Bounce out on the 3rd one. Gutted.
Do you think that, after having a go on that board, I certainly think that back in the day, there'd have been an element of luck that was required, and it wasn't just a battle of skill, because you could have 2 or 3 bounce outs, which could cost you the match.
And almost it feels like you're going in off the wire, whereas these days we think of going in the double in off your dart. So it's yeah, and I saw the wires moving all over the place. But that's what they were playing on the time. They didn't know any different. Yeah. So if you don't know any different, you just get on with it, don't you? Thoughts, Alan?
Yeah, well, I think, like Matt said, the technology's moved on so much that one bounce out now to me in a leg is hurtful. So imagine back then playing on this, 2 or 3 bounce outs in a leg. Must have been brutal.
Yeah,
must have been.
It must have been. And it makes you think, where else can we go with wiring?
Do you know what it makes me think? It makes me think, what would the players of yesteryear been like with modern day technology? There's always that debate, isn't there? Is Van Gerwen better than Phil Taylor? But if Phil Taylor's playing on those and he's still putting in those sort of averages, is that myth busted?
Well, we could ask AI. I don't know.
Is that a department of mission?
I think I've had too much McDonald's or something. What's that got to do with anything? I mean,
I've asked AI. AI suggests you should like and subscribe to the Mission YouTube channel.
And catch us at the next one. And thanks again, Alan, for joining in.
Cheers, guys.